My friend, we're going to be doing Aerosmith, you betcha, A-E-R-O. For those of you who are a little bit on the slow side like me, I always thought it was Aero, double R. It is not. Should have looked at the CD covers. Should have learned how to read. Anywho, my name's Wago. I teach music, that of which I know how to do. When we're playing the song, we're going to be in the key of either G major or C. There's a lot of moving around here. I think we're just going to call it through the eyes of C. Our first chord is going to be an A minor. Now, this song is very piano heavy, but that's okay. We're going to move our ring finger to get an A dominant 7. We can even put that in the bass if we want. That works quite well. That's our intro. Yeah. A minor to kept the right ones out, to G with the A in the bass. So you can just play a G and keep your finger off the B. C dominant. F major. Now you can play an F minor or a G sharp, E dominant. I like the G sharp major, but it seems really, really obtrusive. I like it though. And then we're going to be doing a C with a G in the bass. D with an F sharp, so an inverted, first inversion. And then to an F. 2, 3, 4, again. When I lost my grip and I hit the floor. C dominant. Yeah, I thought I could leave, couldn't get out the door. G sharp major. I was so sick and tired. C with a G and living alive. D with an F sharp, wishing that I was F would die. The chorus is the B goes to C major, the 1 chord. It's a C, E minor, F major. Back to that E minor, to a G. You always hear like a... So I'll show what that means. When we play G major, A minor, and B minor, if we play the root and the third, the minor third to be exact, pitch them. And then go all the way down to the 5th, do the same thing, E string and then the G string, you betcha. And then the E string and the G string again, but now we're staggering, not parallel, 3 and far. If we walk them, you can do it any way you want. I think what Brian does is just like, something like that, very, very classy. Anyway, it's amazing. C to an E minor, F major. When the moment arrives, know you'll be alright. F. It's amazing. E minor, D, and I'm saying a prayer. G, the desperate heart. C tonight. Cool. The bridge goes to the A minor. One last shotgun payment. F, 2. Well, how can you fly with broken wings? C with a G, and I think here, if I remember, it does like a... You can play around with the key. You are definitely going to be centering in C. So C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. You could have D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D. E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E. These are all the modus of C major. C major Ionian, D Dorian, E Phrygian, F Lydian, G mixed Lydian, A Aeolian, and then B Locrian. I do hope that you check out my channel to find out what all these inverted chords are and have fun learning how to name it and asking questions. Subscribe to the channel, why don't you? Other than that, after you get through that bridge, it goes to a 3rd verse. A minor, gotta learn to crawl. G with the A in the bass. Before you learn to walk. C dominant. Well, I just couldn't listen. F. Now I can't talk. G sharp major is the weird chord. Nice use of the circle fifths. C with the G in the bass. Again, D with the F. Sharp. Nice. To the F. It's using basically like a tritone substitution, jumping right back on that as a resolution. Very cool songwriting. Good for the 90s. And then the outro goes to the C. You're amazing. E minor to the F. In the blink of an eye, you finally see the light. You're amazing. When the moment arrives, know you'll be alright. It's amazing. And I'm saying a prayer for the desperate hearts tonight. Like before, now a D minor. Desperate hearts, E minor, and then an F, then the outro. Woo! C major, D minor, E minor to an F major. You betcha. We're doing a 1, 2, 3, 4 progression, and then we're doing a 5 to our 6. 5 again to the 4. Again, 1 chord, 2 chord, 3 chord, 4 chord, 5 chord, 6 chord. Now this is a lot of fun. This is where that mode comes in. When they're doing the C, play C major. When it goes to the 2 chord, the D minor, you can play F major or D minor. When it goes to the 3 chord, the E minor, you can play G major, E minor. You do your cool pentatonics up here. Sky's the limit, really. When it goes to the 4 chord, the F, you could then choose to play the D minor or the F. There's a lot of other things you can do to play over the top of this. Otherwise, have fun jamming on this. I would suggest finding an Aerosmith jamming track without the guitar in there and just going crazy for the outro. If you enjoyed this as much as I did, please subscribe. Put something cool in the comment section. Aloha.